Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another classic Who reaction. We are on to Frontier in Space, part 4. Part 4? I really hope this is part 4. I think it's part 4. Yeah. I don't know. I am loving this story so far. I think it's so I think it's such a good idea. Again, I love the fact that there's different locations. I love the fact that the Doctor was on a bloody prison on the moon. I'm glad that we've got the Master back. At the moment, bearing in mind we're going into the 4th episode, I feel okay. You know, I'm not at the point yet where I think, oh, it's dragging a bit, because there's been so much stuff that's happening. We've needed the episodes. So I made my predictions in the last episode about what I think is going to happen in this one. Let's see if they come true. Probably not, because there's probably some other weird situation that's going to happen that I haven't even thought of, but at least I've given it a try, and let's go. BritBox. I haven't even got BritBox open. What am I like? What are you doing? Why is it so slow? Oh no, I've broken it.
Don't you understand, man? They're pumping out the air. We're going to suffocate.
You're going down.
That's no good. They'll never hear us. Well, they certainly won't if we don't try. Help! 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 I said, don't shout. Let's waste off it. Listen. Listen, it worked.
How did the Master know where to find him?
Right, Doctor? You. Yes, I might have guessed.
I'd hate you to come to any harm, you know.
I also believe there was a conspiracy to destroy this man because he's politically dangerous to you.
How dare you?
Cross said he would help us to escape, and he left spacesuits for us in the airlock.
With no oxygen in the cylinders.
Is there any truth in this?
No, sir. They stole the suits. Must have messed it up and taken ones with empty cylinders.
I take it
God.
we also locked ourselves in the airlock from the outside and switched off the air supply.
He does have a point there, you know, Governor.
We'll both be placed in solitary confinement for the next year.
Just a moment, Governor. Do what you will with the old man, but that one comes with me.
Out of the question, I'm afraid. He's committed an internal offence and is subject to prison discipline. Take him away.
Imagine solitary confinement for a year.
Sorry about this, sir. I'll see it doesn't happen again.
Isolation is bad enough.
This is better not.
Oh, come, Governor. Hand the Doctor over to me, and I promise you he'll be no further trouble to you.
Well, I've no wish to be uncooperative. What would you do with him?
Oh, take him back to Sirius 4 and see that he stands trial. You wouldn't believe the list of crimes he's committed.
May I ask what I'm supposed to have done there?
Defrauding the Sirius 4 Dominion Bank. Evasion of planetary income tax. Assault and battery committed upon the person of a Sirius 4 police official. Taking a spaceship without authority and piloting said spaceship without payment of tax and insurance. Landing said spaceship on an unauthorized area on Sirius 3. Need I go on?
Hello, Joe.
At prison in Inferno.
How are you?
Right, there'll be plenty of time for the exchange of social pleasantries. Put him inside. Doctor, this is an interesting reversal. I remember your once visiting me when I was in prison.
You know, I'd very much like to know why...
Why you've been locked up?
No. Why I'm still alive.
Your health is very precious to me, for the moment. You see, my employers are most interested in you.
The Ogrons?
Miss Grant, please, I employ them.
Sorry?
Certainly. To the home of our friends, the Ogrons. A barren and uninteresting planet on the remote fringes of the galaxy.
Why are you taking us there?
That, Miss Grant, you will discover when you arrive.
We're going to that planet.
Right, now listen to me. We haven't got much time before he gets back to the flight deck. Now, the first thing we've got to do is to escape. Now, they took my sonic screwdriver from me in the prison, but they didn't get a hold of this. This is what we're going to do.
Ooh, I love this. Who's watching the CCTV with the doctor?
You'd better hold on in there, you two. We're about to lift off.
Oh.
So I told the High Council of the Time Lords. I said they had absolutely no right to put me on trial in the first place. If I chose to go wandering around the universe in my own time, that was my business.
What about stealing the TARDIS?
I didn't steal it. I just borrowed it. I fully intended to return it, I assure you. Anyway, she wasn't exactly the latest model, poor old thing.
You say that again.
I'll tell you, I made a complete fool of that prosecuting counsel, though. And exiled me to Earth.
And that's where you met me.
That's right. That's when I met you. And that alone made the exile worthwhile, Miss Grant.
Thank you.
Not there's anything wrong with Earth. Well, it's quite a nice little planet in its own way, but after all, I am a Time Lord, Joan. And I think I deserve my freedom.
Right.
In reminiscent mood, are you, Doctor? Poor Miss Grant, you have my deepest sympathy.
Why does the CCTV?
I mean, you're supposed to be getting me back to Earth, right?
Like
You keep
one
landing
part
up in
of it.
one terrible situation after the other. I mean, when I get back, I'll probably be court-martialed. But if we do get back, I'm telling you one thing right here and now. I'm never going up in that TARDIS with you again.
She needs to sit on the bed and look as if she's talking to the other
be a
bed.
bit more reasonable with the Master. I mean, he keeps offering you a share in the galaxy or whatever's going on.
I mean, I think I would get suspicious that the doctor had stopped talking.
Still, I suppose it's all my own fault, really. I mean, if I hadn't asked my uncle to pull those strings and get me that job, I'd never have landed up in this mess in the first place. Doing the filing at HQ, which is very, very difficult. Or else I'm running around making the tea and being General Dog's body. I mean, times come really when
If you need someone who can talk, it's Jo. You can see the wires in the shadow.
You better hold on again, you two in there. Doctor, Miss Grant, I gotta make a rather sharp course correction.
Ah. It's like they did in Gravity.
Please don't wake him. He's fast asleep.
Is he? How very relaxed of you.
Yeah, he's not falling apart. I love that the Master's like, oh shit. I don't know what the Doctor's trying to do there. The Master's going to be there, isn't he?
really ought to be more careful, Doctor. I mean, I know there's a lot of evil in the universe, but you can't help to put it all right by yourself. I mean, one of these days your luck will run out and you'll get yourself killed.
Can you hear me, Doctor? Are you on the flight deck? If so, listen to this. Miss Grant is in the airlock. Unless you surrender yourself to me immediately, I shall open the outer door and hurl her into space. What an ingenious fellow you are, Doctor.
Please let me out! Doctor! Please let me out, somebody!
Hold it, Doctor, hold it! Get that blaster over to me, or I press this button, and that'll be the end of Miss Grant.
Would these be your Ogron friends?
Why are they here?
No.
Well, I should try and be a bit more hospitable, old chap. Come on, put that gun away. They've probably got us outnumbered.
Welcome on board my ship. To what do I owe the honor? Now, if you'll excuse me, I think that this is going to be rather a long journey, so, good night.
We'll wake you with a cup of tea in the morning.
Thank you.
What's that? Oh, a signal to the Ogrod. Flipping loved that episode. Bloody loved it. I just love the Doctor and the Master relationship, I guess. It is so wonderful, and this whole idea that the Master doesn't want the Doctor dead. The Master wants the Doctor to suffer, and I think that's a really interesting idea. Also, the fact that the Master knows that, I guess, the Doctor's kryptonite is Joe. I don't get why the Doctor wanted to go out of the spaceship to then go to the front of it. I guess maybe he had another plan, but then the Master was in with Joe, so it ruined the plan. The whole thing with Joe and the Doctor when they were talking to distract the Master, I really loved that, because it was hearing the third Doctor speak about, when he was exiled to Earth was great, and hearing a bit more about Joe, and it was her uncle that got her the job in UNIT. Little things like that I think are really, really lovely. I really loved that episode, and it's been 4 parts, and I'm still really excited. Part of me does think, like, are the Daleks going to appear? I don't know. I just feel like maybe they could. But the Ogrons are now going to come. I did think we were going to go to the planet of the Ogrons. It would still be really nice to go there. But I assume the Ogrons will now come and intercept, and there's going to be some big battle that goes down. That's for sure. Also, really interesting that he was reading War of the Worlds. I really loved that episode. Have I said that I really loved that episode? Okay. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back. I don't know. I'm filming so far ahead. I don't know. But I will be back very soon, of course, with another reaction. Bye.